You ever make coffee that you hope is decaf, but it tastes too good, and now you're worried it's not?
Like it's too good to be real?
Some decaf tastes like burnt.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty sure the decaf I bought was like that, but I'm not sure. And I've just been taking bags of other coffee and refilling this coffee tin that I have just it's easier than scooping out of a bag.
Yeah.
And I forget if I filled it with decaf or not.
Oh no.
It's 9 o'clock almost, so it's gonna be an interesting time for me.
Yeah. I mean, I'm drinking coffee, but that's just because I just woke up, so...
Yeah, your schedule's slightly different than mine.
Mm-hmm.
Marginally.
It's, I've realized that I've gotten so pale that my doctor's like, you have to take vitamin D pills. You have to. And I was like, okay. And so I have been. And then
I've been low on vitamin D. The migraines suck.
Yeah. And, so I've been taking those, and then also, I was buying makeup the other day. Because, I put so much makeup on corpses that I'm like, I should put some on myself. And, because I haven't worn makeup in years. And then, so I bought some, and, literally... I think the lightest color they had is a little too dark.
Hearing the words, I put so much makeup on corpses.
Yeah, I knew that would bother you, that's why I said it.
It just... it activated something in my fight or flight.
Yeah.
Did you watch Haunting of Hell House?
No, I don't really watch TV.
Okay.
Not for any reason, I just can't sit still that long.
I feel. There's a character in it who... She works at a funeral home.
Mm-hmm.
And let me tell you, it's about these 4 or 5 siblings, and where they each have their own kind of personal hell. And the one with her is so viscerally disturbing. The others, it's one has addiction issues, one never felt that she belonged, one felt like he couldn't believe his own eyes. Once goes through different things like that. Another one has an empathy thing where she touches someone, she can feel their memory. Then the one who has no abilities whatsoever works at a funeral home.
Mm-hmm.
And the whole explanation of the eyelids and the mouth and things that I had read that stuff before. I'd been told about it in classes. I took classes on it. But watching it done on my computer with these very good Hollywood effects, where they add sound effects that are not in the real things.
Yeah, there's very little sound.
They added squelching.
Well, there's a little bit of that.
Yeah, but not what they had, where it's
comical, almost.
Yeah. It didn't reach the level of comical. Comical would have been nice. Just ew, yucky.
So we left off last time, you guys were marching with a bunch of Exiters, they call themselves. And you come upon where you can see a small green glow in the Feywild forest ahead of you. They tell you, Patricia and Sunny, that they are getting very close to the camp. Patricia gives it to you straight. She says, the easiest way in is to just walk in and ask for a tour. However, you lose all element of surprise that way. We've been plotting this heist for a long time. We just haven't had the muscle to do it. Thanks for that, by the way. And so we could just walk in and possibly be easier to mind control. Or we just run in and lose all the element of surprise, however. Because as soon as one of them sees us, the dragon's going to know we're here.
I am not good at surprising people.
Looks you head to toe, 400 or 500 pounds of metal. Yeah.
I mean, I already said that I wanted to meet the dragon, and if I have this nifty ring, if it works, should be a-okay. If I just go in first and then you guys storm in after me.
I think that what we could do is perhaps ask for a tour and have a second group move in after that.
Yeah, that.
Pale and I draw lots of attention to ourselves. He is on fire, and I am made of metal.
They kind of shrug. So, in order to stop the dragon from mind controlling everyone there, you have to break all the crystals that are there. There are small ones up top, but the big ones that power the small ones are down in the dragon's actual lair. So once you break those, no matter what, all hell's gonna break loose. Unless we just attack outright, in which case hell's gonna break loose no matter what. But they're gonna fight us to the peons, the other folks who are just folks, will fight us to the death until we turn all the crystals off. Theoretically, again, we've never actually tried this before. But that seems to be where her power comes from. Because you can kind of feel it getting hazy when you get close to those things.
Got it. Break the crystals, beat up the dragon, and then we ask her nicely to stop.
Patricia gives you a look like, are you fucking serious?
Well, we give her a chance and then we kill her anyway, but we at least give her a chance to redeem herself, right? No?
Bastion's shaking his head.
Oh, Bastion, this is one of those just murder, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to make sure my moral compass doesn't go totally askew with just killing people, you know?
She mind controls people and forces them to do her work for her.
Leo does that, and I was told that that's just morally gray.
You feel the sword on your back, the obsidian light-absorbing greatsword, as you say, I don't want to just kill people. It goes, aww.
Oh, MM, don't worry. Alright, let's go kill the dragon. So yeah, Bastion and I guess we go ask for a tour.
Okay. Let me change maps.
Get those little, like, earbud things, like the weird walkie-talkie looking things where it tells you, about everything.
You could tape your Stones of Far Speech to your shoulder or something.
No, like the... You know, like when you go to
tours.
like an art... Yeah, like a guided tour, like an art gallery or something, where you have like the headphones.
Mm-hmm.
Before Pale and I head off, I'm going to look to our band of marauders. I don't know what the fuck to call them.
They're random folks with. These are the guys who had weapons.
Our well-trained group of rebels.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to say, in the event that you come across a crystal, do you have the means to destroy them?
There's one guy in the back who looks like he's like a forge worker type covered in soot, and they like slap a hammer into their palm.
That might work. I also have something that might work, though. I'm going to take my backpack off and reach in and grab out one of my shaped charges.
Uh-huh.
And then 4 grenades.
Oh, Jesus. Do you instruct your companions how the fuck to use these?
I'm going to give them a very in depth explanation.
Mm-hmm.
So see, what you would do here is you would pull the pin here, while your hand is currently gripped on the handle.
Mm-hmm.
Aim and throw. Don't hold it too long, or you'll lose your hand.
Right.
Please don't hold it too long.
Okay.
I'm gonna when they say okay, I'm going to look at them and then extend my fist.
I'm gonna give my shape charge to Xenix.
Oh, cool. They give you a fist bump, Bastion.
And then I'm just gonna nod and walk off.
Nice. Real recognizes real.
On God, bro.
But Xenix takes it, and you see a little spark in her eye as she's extremely excited, to say the least, to be handed a giant explosive.
Yeah. You start getting overwhelmed? Yeah. Set this up in that area so that
And
you do it before you get overwhelmed.
She reads it, she goes, okay, face, point, my common's a little rusty, point towards enemy.
That's exactly right.
Perfect, okay.
This side out.
Uh-huh. Okay, great, yeah. Your ragtag group's feeling ready. It's basically how it works, bringing all these friends along, is that I was going to have you fight a dragon and also like 30 guard people that had 10 hit points. But since you brought all your friends, they will be handling the mob for you when that comes. And now I'll change maps. Yeah. Ta-da! I've placed the folks who are here at the bottom of the map. I will add you, Carolina, when you join the fight. there are a bunch of just common-looking folks. A lot of monsters, since there's 4 truths. Goblins, humanoids, of all natures. She has diversity in her workforce, if nothing else. And you see tents. It's a very swampy area of the Feywild Woods. They have random horses taking stuff to and from town. You see in clusters they're on these kind of like wrought iron posts about maybe 7 feet up in the air, and they're just kind of staked down into the dirt, these clusters of green glowing crystals that pulse almost at the speed of like a candle flickering. But you see these other guards around, and up at the north side of camp, you see this water system kind of flows into like a waterfall, and there's a big bucket thing, like a normal water well, that they're lowering people and goods down into this place. There's beautiful ivy growing around. It's a really nice place if you forget that everyone's enslaved by their, minds in here. And the same harpy that talks to you guys in town flies down from the treetops and lands in front of you. He goes, "Are you guys here for the tour?"
Yes.
Oh, I'm so excited you came.
We're just so excited to be here.
I am very excited.
So excited!
And what are you doing right now, Carolina? Just like staying with the pack on lookout for when they need help, or what?
I mean, I might as well go in with the main force.
Okay, I'll go get you then. But she's... Ooh. I almost deleted that screen. Jesus. That was scary. Yeah, but this harpy lady leads you into the tour. She says, "Here is our, we call it the docks, even though it's just a couple of creeks and everything. This is our main way we get to and from the Feywild. We have to walk to 4 truths, but that's okay. I mean, I can fly sometimes. It's really nice. And, so we, go get here to supplies, to, feed ourselves and on condiment, and just really spread our message to anyone else we happen to meet in the woods, which is super fun." And then she walks you through to these bridges over here, just this main island. And can I have everyone make me a wisdom save?
I rolled 20.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Wait,
First roll of the night. Based.
I might have something.
I got a 6.
Do any of you have anything that gives you luck or lets you re-roll a roll?
Bad news, no.
Okay. So...
I got a 19, though.
Yeah. You're doing great, Bastion.
Yes.
Okay, literally... The only way you could have failed this with the Rings of Mind Shielding is if you rolled a natural 1.
Yeah.
Hale, you're walking through camp, and this wonderful harpy lady is giving you her spiel. She's very excited you've come. She's excited to make new friends. She's going to have Alcadaman happy with her. You are watching people very efficiently go to and fro, working on tents and stuff. And you just have this crazy urge to take your ring off. And then you do. You're like, you forget about how important it is for a second. You're like, oh, I have some dirt under there. Let me take it off and wipe off my finger or something. And Pale, as you would be walking through camp anticipating killing a dragon, what would your first just thought be? What's Pale thinking of right now?
I wonder how this will taste to my sword. Hope he likes it.
Do I see this?
Make a perception check.
Can you passively
Can I
perceive?
also try to make one?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh my god. 11.
11. That's a D204. Okay.
So it's gonna be 53 on the roll?
Uh-huh.
It's 10.
Okay. So you guys do not notice yet. As Pale, you are uninterrupted, thinking about how happy Merkul's Mercy is going to be when you stab a dragon with him. And so as you continue to walk, she continues to give you the tour. She goes, "Oh, hey, Bob. These guys are, what's your guys' names again?"
Yeah.
I am Bastion, son of Gond.
Wow, that's interesting. I feel like I've heard of him somewhere. Is that like a famous guy?
He's the creator father. He's responsible for creating everything.
Wait, you mean like a god? Like a creator god?
Yes.
I wasn't...
creator god.
Oh, wow. As I was never particularly religious. I lived in the woods with my flock and everything. And got taken here after some elves killed them. You know how it goes. And then... Yeah, that's why I just feel like I identify with Academate so much, is because, I feel that thirst for vengeance, too. And I feel like after we help Academate, I could, still go do it one day, you know? And, this will give me, the inner strength, the training to go do that. Because I've been learning a lot more about fighting and everything. It's been so nice. Yeah, we do a lot of, training stuff like that. And there's a lot of knowledge that, Academate just, gives us. I had no idea how to speak Common before this. So it's really cool to be able to learn.
Bastion's just nodding along.
Mm-hmm. And she leads you. This is over our supply tent, so if we ever need anything, yeah.
I was as she said, we do a lot of training, and then as she kind of trailed off and we were leaving, I was just going to ask, are there lots of you that are prepared for combat?
Oh yeah, I mean, to protect Odd to make sure nothing ever, that the filthy knife ears don't ever try again, and
yes,
yeah. It
would be a shame.
It's something she's super worried about.
I can imagine.
Whenever somebody new comes by, she tries to see if they've ever seen anyone before that looks like the folks that did all those horrible things to her. And so it's all of us know what they look like that kind of thing. And Pale, roll me another wisdom save.
I'd love to.
There's no way you can roll another nat one.
That's, I think, a 15.
Okay, 15.
Thank God you're a cleric, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your surface thoughts do not travel to Lance Bladewalker, whom you happen to know. And so she continues the tour. Everyone else, roll me a separate wisdom save, please. This one also has an astronomically low DC.
Well, then I can't pop a 10.
A nat 20. Carolina, you've never been stronger in your sense of freedom and wanting to kill this green bitch.
You now control her brain.
You turn it around. Boom! Boss fight done.
Yeah.
Congratulations, you have a lot of minions.
You think about being itchy, and then she scratches her nose. And Pale, what did you get for this one?
Oops, let me roll that. Give me a second. Sorry.
Okay.
Another one. Oh.
Okay. What's that total for you?
24.
24. You now that you're done clearing the dirt off your finger, you slide your ring back on, and you're still attuned to it and everything.
Looks so pretty now.
But yeah, she continues. And here's a little history about the Jade Well. It used to be one of a couple of sites that the fountain at the very end of the Valley of Nine, it's the last place you go. There used to be a couple of those. And this is one of them. I don't remember. Oh no, I better ask somebody. Hey, Caroline, do you remember what this well? I know. Was this one it was blood, nails, and then a bone and skin, right? And Caroline, who's another null person, they go, yeah, this one was the nails. And she goes, oh, that's right. Okay, thank you. I can't believe I forgot that, but geez, that's something you go over. I haven't actually. This is one I've only given the tour a couple of times before, but I'm training to be better at it. And says this is the nails well, I guess. It's now the Jade Well because Oddcodiment lives here. But once there were all the wells that Sylvania made to make the Feywilds come into creation, basically. So the material plane, I guess, was created by that Gond guy, other gods. And then the Feywild was created just by Sylvania. And that's why everything's so different from the material plane, because it was created by somebody else. And So she wanted to be like have her own thing for elves, and so this was one of the kind of sources where stuff came out. But yeah, now it's a sort of a empty cave, great real estate for a safe place to be. And she goes on about like this is our weapons repair guy. His name's Josh. He's really great. It's like some goblin who has like crazy teeth, coming out of their it's like an underbite, but it's made of razor blades. Everyone, make me a wisdom save again, please.
My roll 20 keeps kicking me out.
I got a 6.
A 6.
You missed one of the wells.
I got a 7.
Yeah, as you guys, every time she walks you past one of these crystals, you feel like, like when you first take a shot and then it takes a minute and you feel like, like the first wave of becoming intoxicated. Mm-hmm. And it's like that little tiny wave of fuzz as you walk by these crystals, but none of you just forget to take your rings off. She will continue to talk to you. Says, this is our medic. His name is Ferdinand, and it's just a tabaxi person with a kind of tiger markings on their face, and they give you a nod as they're sewing up somebody. And she goes, "Oh my God, Cletus, did you trip again?" And he goes, "Yeah." Some other orc person who looks like a lumberjack kind of a guy, and they're giving him stitches in his knee or something. And she goes on about how Oddcodiment loves to recruit a lot of people who have different jobs, because then they can all teach each other, and then teach her, and then she can teach everyone else. And then we just get smarter and stronger all together. It's a great family thing. It really feels like you get to know these people. Because your minds are melted together. But
real quick, at hearing that, I want to.
She didn't say that.
Oh, okay.
that was me editorializing.
Could I have had a weird sort of divine? I wanna make a thought check.
Yeah. Make just an intelligence check.
Thank God I'm good at it. Just a check or a save?
YOLO save. Yeah.
Excellent. That's a plus 11 then. 17.
Wonderful.
I've had that thought.
Could
I don't know a lot of. There's lots of things I unfortunately don't know. Do I know that if you hook up a bunch of people's brains to a dragon, and then that dragon dies, what happens to the people?
That's a great question.
Is there an answer?
What? Is there any? I don't know. I don't even think I'd know that. Bastion's just gonna think on that for a bit.
Okay.
Dale's not gonna think about it.
Yeah, Bastion's just gonna think about that for a bit. We're good.
Okay.
Passing one of them, I'm gonna try and just kind of touch one of the crystals, just to see if he has any reaction. Just kind of poking at it.
She goes up and touches it with you and says, "Oh my gosh, they're so pretty. I hate wasting time, because we've only got so much of it. But I just all day, and you can see even the reflection in her green eyes as she stares into the green crystal. Make me a fucking wisdom save with disadvantage."
I shouldn't have done that.
No, you shouldn't have.
That's an 18.
An 18, and you're still fine. Yeah, you touch it, and it's really pretty, but you get the kind of fuzziness, but it nothing happens.
So where's Big Green and Beautiful? Do we get to meet her?
Yes, you do. Follow me. And the harpy, I forgot what her name was, skips across the moist ground and over to the lift in the well. They let you down, and let me copy and paste your minis again. You come to Oddcodiment's Hoard. Layer. Whatever. You see there are 9 of these crystals on pedestals, or there's 8 actually, and then Oddcodiment is regally standing, awaiting your arrival. Because somebody was thinking about swords and moved their ring at one time, and there are people here organizing her treasure. They are polishing goblets. They are doing whatever, dusting cobwebs, that sort of thing. And she is just kind of sitting back really, really casually, laying down kind of like a dog would, not lackadaisically, but just eagerly waiting on knees and elbows, head held high as the glittering light that everything is green and gold, little refracting mirrors everywhere. Everyone make me a wisdom save with disadvantage as she stares directly at you.
7.
Okay.
10.
7.
Okay. 10. Okay. You guys
Yeah.
feel a pulse as if you are drunk. You are not incapacitated in any shape or form, but you definitely feel as she looks at you, she's trying to get in your noggin, and you see her eyes narrow as she realizes you guys are wearing rings of mind shielding. And she nods to the harpy lady who's coming with you. Let's just say her name is, I don't know, Harriet the harpy. And she nods her off, and Harriet goes, "Bye guys, I'll talk to you later," and runs up the well thing again. And she says, "To what do I owe the pleasure?"
Well, I just wanted to meet you. Big fan. Fort Rouge is beautiful. It's pretty much your city, right?
Oh, there's too much risk involved being that in charge of something. Responsibilities, that sort of thing. I really just like being in charge of my stuff. King Berogar can handle the taxes and sewers and all that.
I mean, he's green, you're green. It all kind of works out.
It does. It does indeed.
So,
How many people are in this room?
In this room, there are... let me count. 15. But they all look like they are commoners. Like, you could one-hit wonder them if you had to. And they'd have a hard time hitting you in the first place.
So is there any way we can convince you to stop controlling people, and maybe you can find those that hurt you in a more beneficial way?
Well, if you can think of a way to find them, I'm all ears.
I mean, you met them, right? Why don't you just ask someone to kind of sending them, or then have them come somewhere? Yeah, trick them.
While I feel like I could trick Lance Bladewalker, his friends I doubt would come back here willingly.
You could always just leave.
Leave and go where? Start somewhere new? Be murdered by the next big shot whose territory I enter? No thank you. Power is a prison of its own design. You go somewhere and you're the strongest guy, and then suddenly everyone wants to kill you to prove they're the strongest guy. No, I think I'll stay here, where I can plan in peace.
He's gonna lean over to Carolina. Didn't the snowman guy tell us that too?
Yeah. What? Plan in peace. What do you mean by that?
I will find someone who knows where to find them one day, and then I will either find them myself, which would be nice. I would eventually leave if I felt I could do that. Or I will send someone else to do it, which will be just as satisfying as I relive their memories through them.
Or you just, again, let these people go, and our tour can end now, and we can just leave.
They kind of cross their arms and run a claw across one of these like grand stone pedestals and say, "Let's say I didn't leave. What would you do then?"
I mean, personally, I'd ask you again nicely. I don't know about my friends.
Mm-hmm.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
In the event of your untimely demise, what would happen to the people you're controlling?
They blink and kind of laugh at you. They would be fine. Probably get a migraine, but no, they're not just going to... It's while I am inspired by Illithids and Mind Flayers and their ability to truly be of one mind, it is unfortunately something I'm not yet to achieve. I could get there one day, but no, they aren't tied that tightly. Tightly, but not that tightly.
That is reassuring. I would hate for something to happen to all of these people, for you to ever die. And then I'm going to look at Pale and Carolina and blink one eye.
Sonny. I'm just going to look at her and just say, if I can ask one last question.
Sure. As she starts to rise, seeing where things are going.
Gonna look at him and say, do you really think that this would make your children happy?
Make a persuasion check.
Can I write as a 5? Add 5. My wink was inspiring. You're inspired by my intellect.
20.
And would this make your children happy? She says, what would have made my children happy was being able to live somewhere where we could be unbothered. Where it would just be us. None of these humanoids, mortals, walking around and stinking up our midst. What they would have loved is to not be torn apart and had their barely formed flesh ripped from their bones by nothing but hatred for our kind. And what they would have wanted was to me teach them how to fly and go on our first hunt for an owlbear or something. And we'd have all snuggled up on a pile of shiny things and taken a nap for a while. That's what they would have wanted. And they can't have that. So this is the next best thing.
Fair enough.
And if you can find a way for me to kill those 4, you know, like I've promised every single other person who's been in here, I would stop. I don't want to do this. It's fucking annoying. It's exhausting. I have hundreds of what are basically children, except they're made of toothpicks and bubblegum.
I feel like you've ruined more than 4 lives at this point, so...
Oh, I don't know about ruined. I've given these folks a purpose. Look at them. They're happy. They were trapped in that city, starving, wishing they could go home to their deepest bones, and they never could have. They would have died miserable and alone. They are together. Look at them. With a purpose. Instead of just slaving away in a field somewhere, running, robbing cart wagons.
I kind of walk over to one of the crystals.
Mm-hmm.
Just the one right in front of us.
Mm-hmm.
I can't move him, but if, in theory, this one. Walk up, take out the sword, and just say, are you sure it's just annoying and not something you can abandon and move forward in life and wait for them to come to you? Or just to die?
She says, I haven't eaten crab in a while, but somebody as red as you and in a shell that thick kind of reminds me of that. Everybody roll me initiative.
Hope you're allergic to crabs. 20.
10.
Okay.
Reg, play Doom music.
Doom music. Yeah.
Playing Doom music.
What was that, Carolina?
That's an 18 for me.
18. Wonderful.
Playing Doom music.
Yeah, the fucking banjo.
It's the fucking like ACI version. It's played on like a... What are those fucking like machines that people use where it's like electricity or whatever?
A Thurman?
No, a Tesla coil.
No.
Played on a fucking Tesla.
Yeah, that'd be good. It'd be a techno vibe.
That has to exist. I'm finding it.
Mm-hmm.
It does. I think. I'm like 90% sure that the Tesla coil Doom music does exist.
Okay, so I'd caught him and actually rolled last.
Stupid dragon.
So
Tricks are for kids.
stupid
Yeah,
dragon. Yeah. All right. So at first, the first thing that happens is a layer action. I promised you we wouldn't have any small friends, and so we don't have any small friends. As a wave of green energy comes from Edcadument, all of her people run to the sides of the room, and you see all of the pedestal squares with crystals on them rearrange themselves around her. Hers is the only one that doesn't move. However, these other pedestals do move. And even though they are steps, you are able to move across them as though they were just normal terrain. I'm not going to make it difficult terrain, that'd be fucking annoying. But Pale, as you get onto this pedestal right here and get closer to the crystal, you move way the fuck over here.
So Daisy?
Yeah, and so you just have rearranged to another pedestal. And on that, Pale, it is your turn.
Yeah, I'm just going to use MM, just take her back and just right through the crystal.
Just try to bash it. All right, go ahead and roll me damage, because you can definitely hit this thing. It's like waist high and probably like 1.5 feet across, ending in a perfect quartz point.
Hell yeah. It's 9 plus, God, what is it? With an extra, would necrotic do anything to this, or should I just roll that anyway?
Yeah, go ahead and roll that, yeah. We'll say it's still bludgeoning, but, you know.
So that's 15 then.
For purposes. 15, yeah, you get a huge crack in this thing. It's like even pieces fall off of it, and instantly you hear lots of commotion upstairs. A whole bunch of it. And Edcadument, through her mouth, roars, screams at you, and is very pissed off at the moment because she knows what you're doing. She's having PTSD Vietnam flashbacks. But yeah.
And let me check the casting time on that. I'm also going to cast Spiritual Weapon, just so I got my little skull with my little bash and skull.
Wonderful. Let me go get it.
Gotta take out all the toys.
Mm-hmm. You know, if only I could fucking spell skull with my keyboard.
Wish I could read, you know?
I know, yeah, it's just, you know, it's sometimes you
just gotta ask a parrot what something says, because they read better than I do.
Yeah.
Some days you got it, some days you don't.
Yeah.
There's a gnat crawling across my screen. I was like, the fuck is that? Oh.
And, or a snack.
The inn is silent.
A gat.
A gat? Hell yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, but what else you doing, Pale?
Just that's it. That's my whole turn.
Oh, you have another attack, don't you?
Do I? No, this is two-handed, so I can only do that with one-handed.
Ah, shit. Yeah, but you smash a huge crack in this crystal. Let me put a, look, a crack. Look at it. It's beautiful. Next up is the dragon's going to take a legendary action. They are going to what's called Psionic Shift. And mostly at you, Pale, you know, because you're trying to break one of her crystals. Make me an intelligence saving throw.
Oh, shit.
Oh, you think a cleric is smart?
Mm-hmm.
Worship a death god. That's a 6 plus 2. That's an 8.
An 8.
go.
Wonderful. Let me roll real quick.
Oh, good. Natural 20.
You take 7 damage and are knocked prone as you black out for a second and fall over. But now, Carolina, it is your turn.
Hey, how high are the ceilings and how far away from the dragon am I?
The ceiling is, I don't know, 60 feet. You are at the bottom of the map. I'll say you got to like right here. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, like 30.
30 feet? And I couldn't hear what you said for the ceiling.
Oh, like 60.
60 feet. Okay.
I mean, if it's fair, I didn't really think about it ahead of time, so how much ceiling do you need?
Oh, no, that's fine. I just...
See if we can compromise on what height the ceiling is.
Well, I mean, it houses a dragon, so I'm...
Yeah, they are a, size class huge.
Yeah, what about the walls? Are they, like... Is it, like, any darkness?
Yeah, it's the only light in this room are from these wonderful crystals. There's lots of like rainbow refractions everywhere, like when you have your phone sitting up on the console of your car and it blinds the fuck out of you. But there are lots of dark, shadowy spaces. Yes.
I'm gonna try to find a dark, shadowy space and start climbing the wall,
Wonderful.
along with my echo.
Okay. Yeah, you both are at the bottom of the map. If you want to move yourself, I don't know if you can in your tablet. I don't remember what your capabilities are, but
I can. So I want to climb the wall, and I'm going to dash to the ceiling. Actually, I'm not gonna have my echo. I'm just going to dash to the ceiling.
yeah, you can get there. We'll put a I don't know, a blue circle around you to remember that you're 60 feet in the air. And are you trying to hide there, or are you gonna just keep sprinting? Upside down.
I've got to sprint because it's a bonus action to hide,
Ah, okay.
and I just use my dash. So that's my turn.
Cool. Bastion, you're up.
So, hypothetical. How much damage would me flying with my arms outstretched into one of the crystals be?
Like just sprinting into it?
Flying into it.
Oh, you can fly now. That's right.
Yeah,
What's your fly
they
speed?
can fly now. 60 feet.
Okay. I'm pretty
Like Superman posed, like I'm trying to go through it. Because I got my fists outstretched, and they got...
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, just theoretically.
Yeah.
Would that...
Isn't
that hurt
force
me?
like mass time acceleration?
Yeah, F equals MA.
Yeah.
Mass times acceleration. My mass is at least 600 pounds, and the acceleration would be 60 feet in 6 seconds.
I'm not good enough at math to know how much that is.
I specifically chose to not do physics.
Yeah. This is the time when you would call Hip, who's the doctor in chemistry, and ask him what he knows, because, well, he's probably also not a physicist person. He probably does know how to do math.
Actually, unfortunately, all high-level chemistry is just physics with a chemistry, shirt on.
Oh. Okay. If you are 400 pounds,
600.
and it is able... 600 pounds, with all your gear and everything. Yeah.
I'm 340 on my sheet, but that's without all of my armor.
Mm-hmm.
Or is that... We'll say 440.
Yeah. Okay. So... You're... I think you... What speed is falling?
Falling?
Yeah.
500 feet per round.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's not that fast. Trying to think of what dice would be good for this. Okay. So, your question was, will you take damage? Not very much. I'd say you take like a D10 when you smash into this thing.
How about
this
that
thing
crystal,
will
though?
take a lot of damage from you. And I'm trying to figure out it. I think you could easily do it, but you're going to keep flying after you smash through this thing and land right at Akadamit's feet.
What if I went for the one on the right?
I would say you would still be prone next turn. Because you're just gonna fall into a pile of gold.
Well, what if I was just flying straight?
Like the one right ahead of you?
You know what? Scrap the flying idea. I'm just gonna walk up and punch the crystal in front of me.
Okay. Yeah, walk up, you easily hit it as it is a large stationary object.
Yeah,
Go ahead and roll damage.
Swing on it twice.
Use your gauntlets to stun the crystal.
Yeah. Do you... Siege damage, is it the damage die? Or just damage in general?
It's a great question.
All your melee attacks deal double... Okay, so it's just double damage.
Okay.
48.
48. Yeah, you punch this thing twice and it turns into fucking dust. And Akadamit's fucking pissed.
Oops.
Yeah, that's this crystal is gone. It is turned into just piles of just rocks everywhere. The light in them goes out, and you see one of these people who was down here doing maintenance. They kind of trip for a second, and then look around them with horror, terror. Oh God, where am I?
Mm-hmm.
You know.
How much movement do I have left?
you started like right here, so
I'm going to walk one diagonally and then one down. I can move myself. I'm gonna walk there, and then I'm just gonna belt gun the dragon.
Are you able to if you punch twice?
I get 2 attacks.
Oh, okay.
And then it was a bonus action for the belt gun, right?
It was an
bonus
action
wrong.
to
It was just an action to shoot, bonus action to reload.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. Should I sit there then? Look nice.
Cool. Yeah, and then it is going to do another legendary action. It is going to make I'd say perception check, but I'm going to give them disadvantage because they're really mad about that crystal being broken. So, yeah, they don't see you on the ceiling, Carolina. Next is a layer action, which means that all of these squares rearrange again. I moved them weird. Hang on. Yeah, you are now over here, Pale, and Bastion, you are now here. Oh, that's the wrong ones.
That's me.
My apologies.
No one wants 2 pails.
No one wants 2 pails. Sure we do.
Erica, but you know.
Wait a minute.
What?
Nothing. Erica wants 2 pails.
Yes.
Pause.
Hey, listen. You told Pale not to kiss and tell. Why are you?
Yep. Pale's a good boy.
That's why I'm surprised he's talking about it.
Oh.
All around the other side.
Disobeying your commands.
Y'all have no idea what I'm saying to myself.
How do you know? You don't know where I'm at.
Oh, true.
It is at this moment you hear an explosion upstairs. I actually just skipped the dragon's turn and did the lair action early, but you know.
How tall is the dragon?
The dragon is a huge creature, which I'm pretty sure means like 15 feet. I'm not sure. I know I know that I made them the right size on the board when I put them there, but I don't remember what it is now. First of all, everyone make an intelligence save.
-1.
Oh wait, no, it's within 30 feet. So hang on. Yeah, okay. So never mind. Carolina used to do it.
What happened?
Never mind. Just everyone make a intelligence check. Sorry.
20.
20. Perfect.
Save or check?
Save.
Hey, can it be wisdom?
No.
Damn it.
13.
Yeah, I got
Okay.
5.
A 5. Any spell that you needed to maintain concentration fizzles as you are fighting so hard to resist Adkadamit's aura that you are now unable to concentrate it. However, you can recast it whenever you like.
Yeah.
I don't even know if any of you had concentration spells up, but
I would cast one.
you what?
I was about to, but spiritual weapon isn't. I thought it
Okay, cool. And then the dragon's just, gonna be a normal dragon and fucking try to kill you guys. Yeah, that's. Let's say, Bastion, you were the one who actually smashed a crystal. However, Pale's about to smash one, and so she's going to roll evens is Pale, odds is Bastion. Evens is Pale. She's going to turn toward you. Pretty mad. About to stop you from killing her other crystal here.
She can try. I have a skull to bonk things with.
Alright, 17 plus 9. I assume that hits.
Be surprised it does.
And you're gonna take 15 damage from that. And then that's only 18, which I'm pretty sure misses.
Meets it.
And then a crit. Wonderful. 4d6.
Jesus.
Then you take 24 damage from that last claw that gets you like right in the fucking back of your knee or something. And then that's still not concentration, so you're good there. That is the dragon's turn. It's Pale. It is your turn after the floor is now covered in Genasi blood.
Yep. It looks just like normal blood, because I still do have normal blood. She's within, melee range, right?
Yeah, dog. She just swiped the hell out of you, yeah.
Cool. Let me find where this is. It's a casting time. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna go just grab at any part of her and just cast banishment. So
All right. And what kind of save does she have to make? Or you have to make a...
She has to make a charisma save.
Okay.
Let me double check. I believe it is a charisma.
Holy shit. Either way, she is going to use one of her legendary resistances. And choose to just succeed.
Rude of her.
She only has 3 of those. But you feel, as you cast Banishment, you feel for a second, hey, that could fucking work. But she stares you in the fucking eyeballs and you get hazy in your head again and the spell fizzles. But you feel she can only do that direct action a limited time per day.
Reach in my bag, grab one of my coins out, and then I'm just going to use the skull to deck her in the schnoz if I can.
Nice.
I'm going to deck her in the schnoz. That is I believe it's just a flat 13. Let me double check. Sorry that I am.
That's okay.
That is a 19.
A 19, that hits.
Hell yeah. What level did I cast that at? Okay, second level. What do I do with all these spells? That's a 4. Boom. With a skull.
4? Hell yeah, brother. It gives her a loving little tap on the head and kind of makes her move. You know, like when you're moving the sun visor in your car and you put it to the side window and then you smack yourself in the head with it when you're trying to put it back in the front? One of them.
Did that today.
I'm Sam, dog.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Yeah, hey, every point counts, my guy. Next is another legendary action. Pale, make an intelligence saving throw.
That'd be another 5.
Another 5. All right.
You gotta hit these one time, bro.
You take 11 damage.
Yep.
As you bonk her in the head with a skull, and she literally just stares at you so hard that you get a migraine and like almost buckle your knees. How you holding up there, buddy?
Oh, I'm fine.
Okay. Cool.
Let's go from 1 to 75. I'm doing great.
Okay.
That's not a number.
Carolina, you're up.
Is she still 30 feet away from me?
Yeah.
So I'm going to maneuver along the ceiling right above her.
Cool.
And then I am going to produce my echo 15 feet away from me, like straight down right above her.
Mm-hmm.
And then have it drop down on her neck with the Dragon Slayer greatsword.
Fuck yeah.
Let's go.
It's if you hit.
That's
oh
a
yeah.
20.
Yeah, dog, that hits.
Alright, I'm gonna do the second attack as well. That's a 17.
17 does miss, unfortunately.
Okay. Alright, so I roll damage for the first one. That is there's a special there. I mean, that is...
A 2-for-1 special?
Well, it's 2d6 normal damage and then 3d6 damage when I attack a dragon. So
Nice.
5d6 damage.
What's that song? It's the Midnight Special!
23 damage.
Hell yeah! Just because... What?
We lost you.
Oh, shit. I was making jokes about how I can't do math again, and then I think your echo's weightless, so you wouldn't get the force times acceleration mass thing.
Nope.
Again. But yeah, as you plunge the Dragon Slayer greatsword into her fucking neck, Odd Codiment shrieks in... It's almost harmonizing as it echoes off this room, in a minor key, obviously. But yeah, that hurt a lot.
Alright. I'm gonna attack again. Action surge. Attack again.
Nice.
26.
Hits.
And then, a nat 20. Okay, so for the 26 damage, 32 damage.
Nice. Nice.
For the crit damage, only 37. Son of a bitch. Yes, 37 damage on top of that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action for the Echo's extra attack. A 24 to hit.
It hits.
26 damage.
Nice.
And that is my turn. And half my resources. We lost Bailey.
Hello, listeners. Welcome at this time to our sponsor, Raid Shadow Legends.
Now, you're probably wondering why I gathered you all here today. Well, as you can see, the doors are locked and barred from the other side. So now we're going to sit down and watch the entire Lord of the Rings trilogy's extended edition.
Brought to you
No,
by
the windows are also bolted shut and made of bulletproof glass.
Also, we're going to watch the episodic episodes of the Rings of Power.
Yes, and also The Hobbit. And then we're going to listen to an audiobook narrating all of the books.
Narrated by Bilbo Baggins himself.
And I'm sure you're wondering what comes after. Well, it's a little something called the Horus Heresy. Here's 68
But first,
books.
before that, we're going to do it all over again.
Yes, we're going to actually play these for 24 hours.
No, you can't leave. Also, no, we've implanted chips that can't let you die.
They will, however, tase you simply in place so you can keep watching.
If you fall asleep, they will tase you away.
If you fall asleep, you will be woken up by a zombie from Resident Evil.
In fact, we've actually got Mr. X himself here. Mr. X, say hello.
Moist.
Ethan. My sister.
Leon, please! Fuck my sister! Leon! Leon, you have to continue the bloodline! Leon, please! Please fuck my sister, Leon, I'm begging you!
I'll pay attention to that CIA plant.
Please! Please, Leon! Please!
I don't know how that even started, but it's one of the funniest things to come out of Resident Evil.
It is. And it's funny because I don't know anything about the game, but that, I played Resident Evil 8 and it wasn't good.
Yeah, no. The last
I stopped after 4.
Yeah.
Resident Evil 8 was fun, but it didn't feel like a Resident Evil game. There weren't zombies. Oh, fuck.
Mom's home.
Oh, shit. Hide the drugs.
Quick, do the dishes.
Yeah. God, did we defrost that chicken?
Did you take the turkey out? We're fucked! Fuck!
Run.
Oh no.
Hmm?
No, I wanted to say that.
Okay. Yeah, how long can we keep playing anyway? Doesn't Matt usually have to go to bed?
Yeah, like half an hour in me.
Okay. We'll finish this round, and then I'll make note of where we left off and everything. But yeah.
I apologize for having to schedule it so late. I apologize.
This shit happens, you know. I'd rather play late than not. I'd rather play late than not at all.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, where'd we leave off? It was just Carolina's turn, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she's going to, very angrily, as you fucking stabbed her a lot, make an intelligence save, Carolina.
Save. That is +3.
Oh no, it's within 15 feet, so Pale also make a intelligence check.
Well, Carolina is not actually within 15 feet.
That's true. Your Echo, I guess, then.
My Echo does use all of my saves. Is this all or nothing damage?
Yeah, it's all or nothing.
Alright, then I will make the save for the Echo. 20.
At 20, they do fail, and they take 2d6
1 damage.
plus 5. Yeah, 1 damage and disappear. And they take everything they're holding, right?
Yep.
Okay. And then, Peo, what about you?
I got a 15.
A 15! You take 2d6 plus 5, 10 damage.
Cool.
And then, Bastion, you're up. You have smashed one rock before.
1, 2. If the dragon's dead, they don't control, right? Like, I feel like that makes logical sense.
Yeah, you saw, as you broke a crystal, you saw one guy over here break free from the mind control.
Mm-hmm.
And they're having a panic attack, realizing what's been happening to them for how long they've been here.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm just gonna... That dragon's fucking up my friends. They can deal with the rocks. I got it.
Okay.
3, 4, 5, 6, and then I'm assuming the dragon's big enough to be above my friends.
Yeah, well,
I mean,
Carolina's
that
on the
motherfucking-
ceiling, and then Pale is in front of them.
Okay, well then trying to aim it to where my friends are not in the way, I'm just gonna fire my belt gun.
Wonderful. A dex save on their part, right?
And they're less than 30 feet away, so that's a DC 20 save.
Yeah. Yeah, they fail the fuck out of that.
Okay, 5d4. Ooh, that's a really interesting roll.
It is, yeah.
14.
14. Wonderful. Yeah.
And then I'll bonus action reload.
Yeah, they recoil. I may have to change the dice on that, because I don't know if I like that. It's supposed to be a big gun, so...
Well, to be fair, the Dragon Slayer blade only did that much damage because it's specifically for a dragon.
Yeah, that's true.
And remember, that's just damage to one person.
Yeah, and
yeah, okay.
Because it would be 14 damage to everyone who was there.
Yeah, and the dragon, the Slayer, it's only 2d6, but then it adds an additional 3d6 if it's a dragon, so...
Okay, yeah, that's fair. Thank you. It's... homebrewing weapons is hard.
Yeah. All good, dude.
So you do quite a bit as you see balls of lead bury themselves deep in this thing's scales, cracking them, and more blood flies everywhere and rains down on Pale.
Yummy.
And then for their legendary action, they're going to... They feel the echo disappear. And then they look up and see you on the fucking ceiling, Carolina, with a detect legendary action. And...
fuck your face.
This is a thing. On the stat block, my guy.
No, that's Carolina.
Oh, okay. You're 60 feet up, and they're already 15 feet tall. I think they're going to... I don't know if... Because they'd have to, be flying fucking upside down to, go at you. And they'd have to leave melee with Pale to... And I don't know if because you guys have Rings of Mind shielding on, she wouldn't know that you're a separate person from the Echo. I don't think, because she didn't actually see you guys. She just knows that one person is gone. So I think she's just going to continue to try and kill Pale. Because she's doing a pretty good job at it so far. And that's, the DM strat is just go for the healer if you're trying to kill everyone.
Respect.
Yeah, she's just gonna bite you again and get a 19.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. A 14 damage. Then she's going to claw twice. You're down?
And then, because I got it one of my coins last time, Death Ward, I'm back up at 1.
Nice! Yeah, but as you're on the ground, she's gonna claw you twice.
Yep.
That's a nat 1. That's really good. Yeah, and then a fucking... What's 5 plus... 14. You're on the ground, and you roll side to side away from her.
I hate Pit. He's prone, and this is a melee attack.
Oh, that's true.
So the first attack for sure misses.
And then we'll go to the second one, which is also still like a fucking 15.
It'd be. She's rolling with advantage.
Oh, so that
roll one more time.
One more.
So yeah, just one more time.
fuck.
What the fuck? This dragon can't hit shit.
Yeah.
Listen,
she's 15 feet tall.
Yeah, Merkul doesn't want you to die yet, Pale.
He's on fire! He licks him!
Like a butterfly, sting like a bee.
As the layer action, Pale and Oddcodiment shift to this over here.
Oh no, she's moving away from me, son of a bitch.
And leave you guys there.
It's too far.
Because this pedestal stays still and the other ones switch places. Which I need to move all of this. Oh shit.
Damn it. The thing that sucks is I'm on the ceiling, so I don't shift. So when they shift, I'm still in the same spot.
Yeah, but that was the end of that round. So let's call it there and pick it up next time.
Oh, cool. After I just died for a quick second.
Yeah.
Real quick.
Could you do another round?
If you want, yeah. If you guys can.
I'd mostly just asking Matt if he can.
Oh yeah, like I said, I got until 10:30.
Alrighty.
That's when my computer turns into a bunch of mice, and my bed turns into a
Right.
I hate it when that happens.
Right.
Speaking of which, Pale, it's your turn.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go and stab the dragon with my sword in the face.
Do you get up?
Body.
Do you get up?
That's a 21.
21 hits.
Cool. So this is the sword damage by itself. That's 4 plus 3 necrotic plus 23 necrotic. So that's 30 damage overall.
Nice.
I'm using one of my channel divinities on this stupid thing. And then I'm going to use the skull to hit it. Because I feel like being a bitch today. That is I believe it's a 14. Let me double check real quick. That's a 14.
And that does not hit, sorry.
Yeah, just 30.
Cool. Yeah, that's great.
And before I end my turn, I'm going to grab another coin out of my bag, just
in case. Because you have 1 hit point.
Yeah.
Yeah, you plunge Merkul's Mercy into her, and you see scales, the skin underneath them turns black and falls off, and they rain down and mix with the coins as you see more black necrosis spread in between her scales. She's pissed. Anyway, legendary action, Pale, make me an intelligence check.
Oh, yay. Come on. That's a 10.
A 10. Yeah, you take...
He's within 15. Make it a 15. He's within 30 feet of me.
He still fails.
Fuck. I tried.
Yup.
You take 2d6 damage, which is more than your 1, but you have another coin of Death Ward out, so you wake back up with 1 hit point. You are prone, however, and it is not the dragon's turn yet. Carolina, you're up.
Okay. Am I within 30 feet of 30 feet distance
10,
from her?
15, 20. Yeah.
Alright. I guess I'm just going to do the same thing. Go over there and have the Echo do the same thing. Because I can't teleport in the same round, but she knocked out my Echo. But I will ring. I can create her. Alright. So another plunge. 27.
27, that hits.
28 damage.
Yeah, damn. They are very close.
Okay, second attack. 21.
It's
31.
Jeez.
Yeah, 31. I thought it would take you guys longer, but then I forgot that Carolina had a Dragon Slayer Greats.
Isn't that the one that made magic too?
Yes.
Yeah. You plunge this into Adkadimit's back, and you plunge this into Adkadimit's back, and you can feel yourself sliding past bones, and each of these, let's go ahead and call them death blows, racks through all of you. It's you guys are almost knocked off your feet by the pain of her screaming in your head and in your ears as she shrieks and tosses and turns and then finally hits the ground as the Dragon Slayer Greatsword finds its way directly into her heart. And as she collapses with a few sad moans, never gonna get her revenge, just the despair of 100-year-old being not getting what they want, and the crystals around you go dark, and you hear everything around you quiet as the peons that were here stumble and look to each other of where, how, what happened, and you hear the fighting up top stop, and familiar-ish voices, the people you marched here with, scream in victory as they know what you've done.
And simultaneously, since the combat's over, as this happens, I'm switching places with my Echo and screaming at the top of my lungs, "Get away from my matchstick!"
If that happens, I'm going to get up, run over and say, guys, I got to do this so I can stay alive today. gonna run over.
Jesus.
I'm going to try to do this subtly.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna slip the ring of mind shielding onto the dragon first. Then I'm going to cast a nice quirky little spare the dying and then cut her with Merkul's Mercy.
Yeah. You put this ring, it only goes up to like the base of one knuckle in her fucking claw, and you see the wounds seize as the blood stops pouring out of them just enough for her to open her eyes, and then you plunge the dark blade into her neck again, and she collapses again. You hear everyone recoil in terror as the crystals light up for a second and then go dark, but she's still dead.
And is my sword happy?
Ooh, let's see what Merkul's Mercy does. Merkul's Mercy, if it had a body, it would cream its underwear. Basically, it's like
Creams my underwear.
Dragon soul, and yeah, it's having a great time. Almost an inconceivable amount of joy. And you, Pale, roll me a wisdom save.
Does his ring have a soul in it?
No, she wasn't attuned to it.
Oh, it's only if you're attuned to it? Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
No, it's only if you're wearing it.
Oh,
If you die while wearing the ring, your soul and
oh damn.
your
Yes,
soul enters it.
You have Icodiment's soul in a ring.
It's a little fucked up.
Yep.
Hey. Yeah, but what was your wisdom save, Pale?
16.
A 16. You get a vision of King Henry is collapsed on the grass. You're seeing this vision from your perspective, when previously you've seen it from like a third person. He's collapsed on the ground, blood coming out of his mouth, absolute terror in his eyes, and you are healing him. And then the vision goes away. He's not scared of you, he's scared of something over your shoulder.
Terrifying. Thanks, MM.
You're welcome! Please kill more big things. Ha!
Will do.
Yeah, but Carolina, you stand over the dragon that you and your friends have slain, and you make a wisdom save.
Thank you for adding the "we killed."
Yeah. You guys helped.
You guys did damage?
I shot it once.
It's okay.
I walked up, I fucking dusted a crystal, and then I spent. It was 3 rounds.
I think you distracted it from one end. No, it only killed Pale.
Yeah. This combat, I walked in, I punched a crystal so hard it exploded. I walked towards it, and then it died.
And then it... I apologize.
No, it's fine. I'm not complaining. We fucking dunked on that goddamn dragon.
Yes. Like,
Correction.
your hey,
Carolina dunked on that fucking dragon.
no, your damage did it, because if we'd probably be going another round if it wasn't for your damage.
Yeah.
Punching bags. I was going to give those coins to you guys. I forgot. And they saved me twice.
Yeah.
I got
true.
I got 14.
A 14. You get a vision of a dark and cool, refreshing cave. Like, it's really pleasantly chill in here, but it's got cozy vibes, as there are light, purple glows emanating from here. As you're looking at this dead dragon, you look into its empty eyes that pale sparked to life for a second and then killed again. But you stare into its bloodshot, empty greens, the light gone from those also, and you see the vision of the phoenix, Vivian, in more of a human form. She's the original Vivian. I'll just describe their form. They were a tall, like 6'4" Vietnamese lady who was played by Hip, the guy, and long dark hair, shiny as a shampoo commercial, just flowing like water. the only thing she's wearing is pasties and a bejeweled thong and thigh-high gladiator heels. But she puts a hand on your shoulder with unnervingly long fake red nails. And she's the most beautiful person you've ever seen, Carolina, even though she's not really your style, that I assume. I don't know what you're into.
But she's into it.
Okay, yeah. It's Vivian puts her hand on your shoulder and she says, "You're doing so great." And then kisses your forehead, and you're back in the cave with your friends. Also make a wisdom save.
Save?
Uh-huh.
That's an 8.
An 8! You get this wonderful vision from Vivian. Very few people have had this strong of a vision, but you've just done a great thing for freedom, rebellion, righteousness, but you have the maw vision. Because this was so strong, unfortunately, and you feel Vivian in the back of your mind go, "Ooh, fuck, I forgot about that." And,
Oops.
But you have the maw vision, the green star that explodes and consumes everything, and you collapse. Maybe your friends catch you, but out of your mouth comes...
The maw is coming.
And what does it mean? Yeah.
And what does it mean? It means...
I speak them words.
It says, roll me a d12.
Shit, I never get to do that.
Maw.
2.
Where he died is inside. He is now outside, ejected again.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll repeat that back.
Maw.
I'm gonna... Don't you throw up after a maw vision, don't you? Or is
You
it
feel extremely hungry.
Okay.
Like if you don't eat right now, you'll pass out.
I seem to remember a lot of people throwing up after they have one.
Meh.
That was the radiation poisoning.
That, yeah, actually.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Which I've been forgetting to give you guys. Like, it's because time's wonky, you've been better.
You don't have to...
Yeah, we don't have to do that, yeah.
You don't worry about it. Do I gotta make a save?
Future Bailey, delete that from...
Yeah. Delete that from your memory.
Just knock that part of your brain out for a sec. Do I have to make a save though? Do I get
no?
My
You're
fine.
Vision? You're fine.
Okay. I don't get some gone time.
I mean, do you want some? You could put it in.
Sure, yeah.
With the
Gone. Hey, what's up, Dad? Just killed a dragon that was controlling people.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh fuck. Yeah, it's gonna be a 17?
You also feel a vibe of, "You're doing great, sweetie." It's different. It's more like it's not even a sweetie. It's like, when...
Great job, sport.
Are you winning, son?
Yeah!
But he already knows you're winning?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the...
Bastion, you are doing fine.
Thanks, Space G.
Space G.
Double tap my chest and put it up to the sky.
You fist bump God?
Yeah.
Yeah. Pale, do you want to pray since we're at it?
Oh, yeah. I'll quick
Okay.
prayer moment to Murky.
We do a little bit of praying.
Yeah, you guys burn some incense while you're sitting in these piles of gold.
Dorime, Astiago, Prominado, Dorime.
Primordial as God intended. Yeah, reach out like, "Hey, Murky. Sorry about bringing that dragon back for a second. I just kind of want to keep its brain in a ring so that I can help her get revenge one day, without her, controlling people. It's kind of weird."
And you got a 17? No, wait, shit, it's something else. Roll a persuasion check.
Persuasion? That's a 14?
A 14.
Sorry, persuasion, not perception. Persuasion, that's a -1, so that's an 11.
An 11. It's
Five.
You don't feel it. Oh, you need +5?
Yeah, add a +5, why not? I got 3 more uses.
Yeah, you see Merkul, or you feel the dark presence, and you remember the death of the dragon, and the vibration as your sword absorbs the power for a second and lets it go, and it's Well, how do I phrase this?
Not angry, he's just disappointed.
No. You get the feeling of, named a sword after me, that's cool. You also remember that you bought a book called The Barlow Cataclysm, and you get the feeling that God wants you to study his material.
I'll read that immediately.
Okay. And we will...
You're reading a book by God?
No, by Merc.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, it's by Ash Barlow, who's, Ash Barlow, the leader of the McCoolians in, fucking...
He's got some nice wood.
Fuck is his town called? Shit.
Some nice
It's not Eris, that's the other place. Kashinsky. Yes, he leads the Kashinsky army of McCoolians. Lady Lucia Vonna is the leader of Eris, the only other McCool sort of town. They have to hide, because everyone thinks they're death cult. Because they are. They'll be hunted across the earth, is the thing.
They've done nothing wrong.
I mean, they have murdered a lot of people.
They deserved it.
It depends on who you ask, but yes. Anyway, Ash wrote this because it's the sort of new McCool gospel about let's just not murder indiscriminately, let's be peaceful enough to work together for the apocalypse. Yeah. And when we do kill, make it as painless as possible. But...
Yeah.
Pale, roll me a wisdom save.
So I close up the thing, give me a second to load it back up.
Oh, shit. Sorry. Real quick. My bad.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Also, I'm assuming there's loot here, right?
There is. I will let you guys loot next time.
Alright.
Ma.
I'm just patting Carolina on the back.
Oh yeah, and Carolina, make me a sanity saving throw.
Ma.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, Jesus, fuck.
Oh.
It's just a straight 20, right?
It's a 20. It's a wisdom save. Plus, how many sanity points do you have left?
I had. Where's my inventory? I'm in my inventory. Sanity points. I'm not in my inventory. I was at 17 sanity points.
Okay. And then you roll. So it's a wisdom save plus, I believe it's still 3.
So that would be a 15.
Yeah. You would keep yours. And then, Pale, you get probably the worst mob vision you've ever had in your fucking life. It's just the worst. You feel like you're gonna die and throw up, because it's probably worse because you're already at 1 hit point. You're already dead, basically. So when you collapse onto the floor, you kind of just are in the fetal position for a second. I don't know if you guys, his friends, would react to that. But it's really bad this time. Make me a sanity saving throw.
Alright, so that would be, you said wisdom?
Sanity, so it's a wisdom save plus how many wisdom saves do you how many sanity points do you have?
I believe I'm at 16.
16. Let me actually go check where the thresholds are, because it's gonna be... I know that you're gonna go down the next tier soon, but I don't know exactly when, if it's 15 or...
Right now.
Go down the every...
Rabbit hole.
19 through 15 is plus 3, 14 through 10 is plus 2, 9 to 1 is plus 1. So it's dice, wisdom modifier, and then 1 per every 5 points that you have. Okay, so you're still at plus 3, Pale. So what's your total again? Okay, you don't lose any sanity, but you are really fucked up by this vision.
Can I get out one of the last 3 jars of meat gel that I have and just take a handful of this?
Wonderful.
I'm gonna go cast a little cure wounds on Pale.
Yeah.
Dang.
Patch him up.
I am sorry that I could not protect you from the dragon.
No, it's fine. It barely even scratched me.
I'm gonna pat him and just say, I really wanted to go punch a rock.
I understand that. I've punched many rocks in my day.
Look, and I'm gonna point at the completely dusted rock.
You're terrifying.
Thank you.
It's a good thing. I put my fist up like I saw Carolina taught him how to fist bump. Good job.
I think in an attempt to be funny, Bastion's going to look at the fist and then wait just long enough for it to be just like, he's not gonna punch it, is he? And then just bap it.
Yeah, I think that kills me again. I think I'm downed again.
Well, it pales every count as an object because then I would do double damage to it when I hit it.
Oh yeah, no, true. Because of all the damage that he did, because of Newton's third law, Bastion.
Yeah.
Science.
Object in motion stays in motion, or some shit like that.
But we will deal with the loot and the survivors next time, because I'm pretty sure Matt's like, please let me go. Bye.
That's all good. See you, Matt. I am also going to head out. I have school that I need to finish up a page essay at minimum to write by Wednesday.
Dude.
Yeah, over neuroscience topics.
No, fuck that. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, fuck that. It's not fun. I had fun. I look forward to our Wednesday session. It's marked on my calendar now.
Thank you all for coming.
Yes. All right.
Thank you for having us.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Hey, it's your GM, Bailey Ford. I would like to thank our regular players, Charlotte, Darian, Matt, Jeremiah, and Ian, Hip for our cover art, and Tabletop Audio for our background music. You can find us on Twitter at @Illithids, and thank you especially for listening.